the North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
There we go. Welcome back to part 3 of this. It's quite fun arena so far that has gone a little bit further than I honestly expected. This deck is pretty solid round 1 deck. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. I know we're going first and we do need something a little bit more powerful, I guess. Hell no. Okay, Neuromancy is perfect. How do we want to start? I guess, just hydrating here a bit. I guess Neuromancy is not the worst. It's gonna start into the Artificer here. It's pretty okay. But it's the most solid, solid proactive play that we have to start this off with and
let's make something beautiful together.
Set up our engines. Okay, that's pretty. That's a respectable starting play by our opponent. Doesn't give us our trebuchet value just yet, so we'll hold off on that for a moment. I'm gonna just also just respectfully do that. No need to rush into anything. Obviously, the freight would be a great play. We have Odo in hand, so the value and the potential is there. But at the same time, now there is something interesting. There's something very, very interesting. Even though we have no we have one Scoia'tale unit in hand. We are kind of incentivized to use it now and see. Let's just see what happens.
Peace with humans? By thus.
Okay. Whatever it hit there was a benefit because it opens up our MST play. I was hoping to maybe steal that because I have no doubt that our opponent is getting value off of that, but it's pretty okay too. Does now mean that our MST play is dead, but it's not the worst thing. So that goes up to 5, our beast goes up to 6. And that goes up to 6, and our beast stays at 6 with nothing more powerful on the board. Hand is very tricky to navigate here. I think we play the beast out because we have the TA. So the beast can naturally grow here for 1 turn, and then we'll decide with what we do with the TA. TA will go one of the odd units, any one of these odd units, so that do we commit Aquist now? Let's see. We do this. I should have been sorry. It's 5. Don't know why I thought it was 4. It doesn't matter. So we have 4 points coming in. This puts us on 28. What can we play here that's non-committal and lets us escape the round in case we need to jump out next turn? Has to be the trebuchet. That puts us at 32 overall. He's now required. Okay, that's beautiful. I think even if we wanted to not steal this, gain the 6 points. The threat of this of losing you is way too much for us to consider going forward. So we're okay with the pass here. He put that statement down. So I guess it wasn't going to be too much of a commitment, because he still would have been ahead by a point. Man, Fistic is so bad. Fistic is just so bad. Just never pick Fistic. Like, I understand the value of it as a poison card, but just look how bad that was. He got almost no value from playing Fistic there. We still would have been ahead if we played the MST, and MST would have been a very slow play for us. So keeping that in mind, I think Fistic was just horrendous. Having said that, we'll get rid of you two. Keeping once again drawing the worst units between them right at the end. We
Cut my paws off, I bite you to death.
we have to make a statement. This is we have to make a statement. I don't particularly enjoy this line of play. Let me just see what this bronze is. Not worth. I don't particularly enjoy this line of play, but what we do need to do right now is right off the bat say, hey, we are ready to put a stop to whatever you're trying to do. With Black Railer comes down. Very impressive. Unfortunately, don't have our other lock, so this now leads to some interesting questions. And one of those questions being, do we use our leader ability? Does he get it from us? Do we give it to him? Because we know Shield Wall is such an incredibly powerful ability going forward, and if we don't deal with it now, what do we have? We have Black Railer hitting us for 2 every turn, and that would result in maybe a 2-0. It's just so powerful that a leader charge might be the way forward. We go up a card, but I think what that's gonna bring to the to a final round is enough of a difference. I think this has to be done. We cannot afford to go down a single card here. And now we're going to be generating points at a very tremendous a very tremendous rate that we might even be able to knock this Mahakam defender down.
I am no Nilfgaardian.
Oh, that's a little bit of a problem. But hear me out. I think we're gonna be fine. We're first gonna purify you. We're gonna knock you down by 1, and we're not gonna play any type of boost. Like we do have damage here. Play the Karak. I'm going to.
Blood and neck ends. Similian Vat.
I can't T-Bore. T-Bore is gonna be just essential for us to win. So we're gonna damage you by 2. Man, it's actually very annoying that here is what he is, but he is what he is, and he's very powerful. Yeah, we still managed to hold on to the Wild Above the Sea Octopus combo. We have T-Bore hand, we have MST, which hasn't done jack for us, and probably going to end up doing even less going into round 3, so that is a very spicy card to keep, but depending on what we draw, we might be forced to take it. The Emissary is a dead card because Wild Above the Sea always kills it, so this is just a 6-point play. That's a great 6-point play. That's a great proactive play, and we are starting here. What do we want more than that? Very tough. We need something just easily to play as a proactive start to the turn. So that is pretty cool. Also gets us, we distribute our points, so we don't have to worry too much about. Oh, that amnesty play! It's coming back to back. It just backfired. I'm not gonna assassinate that just yet. Oh, that hurts so much. The value we just lost.
A shame I have no time.
That's just a decent 6-point play. Also, it also means that he could. He's gonna use the last charge day, isn't he? Of course he is. Why wouldn't you? Nothing we can do about that. That is gonna stick. We still have the opportunity to kill one of these larvas with assassination, so 4 here, 5 here. Let's play something here. We might get into some trouble. What are we thinking? Garrison? Look, this assassination is always going to be worth more than the. So if we play this now, we are preventing maybe 3 points. So it's going to hit for 5. So this is a 5-point amnesty, which, all things considered, is not the worst.
Target acquired.
So let's just get rid of that while we have the opportunity to. So to finish this round off, comes down with a poison. Quite annoying, I must say, but we'll play our T-boy here. Let's see what we get out of him.
Long live the Emperor!
It's a lot of points we just brought on the board, but it's okay. First stick again. Jesus, just Louise, like what are you doing? So much for stickiness. We can garrison here for 13 points. Man, our board is horrible. If he has Scorch, he has Scorch. It's hilarious, okay? If he's got a Scorch, the Scorch is hilarious. But you would need to do something about this little 14-point unit over here. I'm okay with that. I think now we just play Aquist. It was perfect. Aquist would have been removed there, so this is very nerve-wracking.
Quite a menial task.
The gods are with us!
Okay, so this is the best we can do. It's far from the best, but let's see how much points we would have caught up here. Not bad. Not bad at all. We had to make some really tough decisions about that round 2 and about, you know, optimizing our play going forward, and that round 2 didn't cost us. It wasn't the fact that we used leader charge day in round 2 that cost us game. I think it's a combination of that Vilgefortz and that garbage fist tech card that you should never pick because it's so slow, even though in this case it did end up giving him 13 points. Oh well, let's move on to the next one. Hopefully not our last. This deck, you know, it's an average deck. We did get an average result so far. Let me just show you guys where we are quickly. We are on 5 wins, going for the 6th. This is very average. Actually very okay if the deck ends here. Obviously I want to see it reach here just to give me some of that, you know, surprise, you know. But if it doesn't, I think we can be happy with where the deck ended up. Anyway, let's jump into game number 6.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Okay. Potentially our final game against a bearded duck. Early removal is always nice to have. I think the caretaker will substitute you out for now. We do want to see you come in and play later on, but if this was
special prize, just for you, love.
As good as
If
dead.
this was a sports match, you know, we want you as fresh legs.
Remember Sintra?
That's not as bad as it seems, because the beast can contest with that pretty easily. I don't mind that doing the rounds for a bit, but at the same time, if we Margarita and lock that now, we actually just play an
I live to see it.
uneven point. So let's try just keep up with our opponent for the first few cards. Trebuchet comes down. Okay. This might seem weird, but I think if we do a beast play here, we can counteract the value that Trebuchet deals out. And the thing that's making me a little nervous is that, okay, so respectable removal. Willem, what do you get for us? A random gold, what can it be? From Uromancy to Caretaker, which... an Aquist. So we have 33% chance to draw an okay response here. The only thing we don't want is the Aquist, right?
A king faces difficult choices.
No words for you, Willem. You scummy, traitorous. I can't even use the words I want to use apparently on YouTube. It's horrible. Scummy, traitorous son of a queen. Not only did you betray your mother and your queen, you have betrayed us. And now we just have some really strange decisions to make. Starting with
From white sands to snows.
our boy here in the front. I might even commit Terror of the Sea. Terror. What? Just Terror. It's Willem. See, that's what Willem does to me. Okay. We're gonna commit T-Ball now.
Give no quarter!
Oh! What? Sorry. I'm not actually mad. It's like fun frustration. I enjoy these little moments. You know. And if I had committed Garrison as well, this is the position we would have been with Garrison, so this is why I felt that T-Ball could have been a little bit of a better play, but... it wasn't. And it's all because of Willem. All because of Willem, my friend. If you had given us Caretaker, if you had given us Uromancy, we would have played so differently. But you gave us Aquist, made us commit to the seas. Okay, we have Odo, so I want to save this and hope for the best. Riot Dragoon. The game is trying to kill me. The game has had enough of me, or this arena has had enough of me and it wants me out of here. With 2 imprisonments still locked to our opponent, we are going to be struggling to win this round. Obviously we want to do the Freight and Odo combo, but with freight and auto being our only two sources of luck. God. What's up with the Scoia'tale, guys? The Scoia'tale, leave us alone. Yeah, with them being the only and obvious lock targets on our end, I think that this will be a pretty easy decision for our opponent to make. Obviously, well, I'm putting this down first as I'm really hoping that we can get
Humans above, beasts below. Don't know which is worse.
Let's do this. Once again, what I'm trying to accomplish here, and we're falling behind on our point generation quite early on here, but what I'm really trying to accomplish here is I need to get these imprisonments out of him if we plan to win the game. Okay. The trebuchet is not going to survive for too long, so it's time to give it all the value it can get while we are here. I will... That's fair enough. What am I looking for, honestly speaking? No, I'm looking for his deck. Is there anything bronze here that we can bring? We can take his reinforced trebuchet, but it'll be a little too soon. We need to just calm down on that thought. Do we have to do this? I mean, no matter what we play, we are kind of in a very awkward pickle. It was tempting to give it to the caretaker, but with the caretaker dying next turn, oh man, it's over. It's over. And there's nothing we can do about it. Let's bring the ship down. Let's give him his lock target. I will get a little bit of, I mean,
Honor and glory.
why even, you know, worry about locking something when really don't have to. Here, I guess there's nothing. We can boost by 2, but the experiment remedy does something for us, at least to the point where it could be.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Could be, you know. I think overall it is consequential, but unbelievable, man.
Yes.
Unbelievable. How do we think we could even win this?
We must trust each other.
I'm just like, there's nothing to say. There's no strategy to be played here. There's nothing to really, you know, try and make work. Look on the bright side. Look, if he doesn't use the second imprisonment, the freight will still keep doing what the freight is doing. But ultimately, all of us doesn't matter. You know, we can't lock that, but what we can at least do is provide
This is elven land, Dwan,
a
upon
platform
which your kind dies.
for our Lyrian Scythemen to get a point in value.
Meat is best served bloody, bleeding in its juices.
Doesn't matter.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
There's no commentary. There's no tactical decisions. There was nothing there. We just got annihilated. That team was horrific. I don't know, like, the way I can explain this, the best way I can sum this last game up is a great synergy. A great, I guess, comparison would be if you're back in school and you took part of some sport activity in school, and you had a decent team. Your team did well, but then there was always that one school. So no matter what sport you played, no matter what activity you played, especially if you're a guy and you're doing whatever sport, and then you come always against that one team where you're in your final year of school, but your school team doesn't have that same level, or wasn't hit with puberty as hard as the other team. So you go up onto this field, and the other team is just a bunch of grown-ass looking men with beards and muscle in places that your body still has to figure out how to do, and you're like, what are these people? How old are they? And you're like, how old are you, man? It's like, I'm 18. And you're like, you're 18? What are you taking? What the hell are you taking? There's some heavy. Anyway, you get the idea. It's basically, we came up against one of those where we came in, we're like, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're a good team. We've, in our last 7 games, we've won 5. It's a positive win record, and we're on it. And then that team just comes out and like, yeah, you don't know what a good team is. Let me show you what a good team looks like. And it just slammed and slammed and slammed. It took us out, and just good luck to our bearded duck friend here. Hope he goes all the way. But we have gone all the way, just in a different path. And that's, yeah, very unfortunate, but at the same time, I don't think there was anything we could have done to change the outcome of that game. Victory, I don't feel was possible. All we can do is collect our rewards for getting as far as we did, another free arena basically, and get on to the next one, do it all over again and do it better. And until then, peace out and have fun.